The president's 6-month moratorium on offshore oil drilling has local oil companies and businesses fearing the worst. Company owners say it's only a matter of time before they'll have to start laying off workers. Natasha Robin has the story.
On the banks of Bayou La Carpe, just 20 miles from the Gulf of Mexico, hundreds of men and women make a living off of the oil and gas industry.
Basically, we help keep the heartbeat of America going. I consider all the pipelines main vessels through the main arteries of America, and that's what keeps America rolling, is keeping the vessels opened up and pumping different products throughout the United States.
Mike Fessy is the president of Pipeline Construction and Maintenance, a company that stretches across 14 acres of Houma and employs 200 people.
This is a helideck for a major pipeline company for offshore that we're constructing in our yard here.
Fessy says it could be the last helideck to be built in Houma. President Obama's 6-month moratorium on offshore drilling may soon bring work here to a halt too, and the jobs of thousands are at stake.
Well, yeah, it's really affecting everyone. You know, it's not, we see it in our hours. There's hardly anyone hiring at this time, too.
Schaefer Domingue has worked in the industry for 23 years, and for the first time, he's considering another line of work.
Thinking about finding a new trade, but it'd be hard for me to start from the bottom at something because I'm already established at what I do. You know, I'm at the top of the game.
A lot of companies have invested a lot of big money into these new deep water finds, and we got a lot of our projects or contingency on doubling up lines and tripling up lines and making loop lines in order to handle this new capacity of flow, and all that would come to a screeching halt.
In the president's Oval Office address, he said he will not lift the moratorium until investigators figure out what happened, and that could take less than 6 months. But there are no guarantees.
And while I urge the Commission to complete its work as quickly as possible, I expect them to do that work thoroughly and impartially.
The fear is that oil rigs will pick up and move someplace else.
Basically, yeah, they'll head to Brazil. Brazil's starting their deep water projects, or wherever they may go, and we'll never see them again.
Fessy has grown to love the thriving company he created at just 20 years old. Now he worries about losing it. Fessy only hopes the president will lift the moratorium before it's too late.
Tonight, the Seafood Promotion and Marketing Board also called for an end to the moratorium. In a statement, the board writes the moratorium could pull the rug right from underneath the fishermen and their families who work in the oil and gas industry.
And to put it in perspective, all you have to do is really talk numbers when you talk about direct and indirect jobs that could be lost.
That's right, Lee. In fact, you know, in Terrebonne Parish alone, there are about 100 to 130,000 people. Some are predicting 60% of the workforce could be affected. So we'll have much more on that at 10, but a lot of people will be affected by this moratorium.
This is one parish right
That's
there.
right.
All right, thanks.